and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jaslyn Danielle. Thank you for joining me for another video. We're back in the bathroom today, so you can kind of guess we're going to do something either beauty or hair related, and today it's about hair. We're going to do a shampoo, retwist, and style. It's shampoo day. It is time to finally wash out this hair paint wax, and it is time to get a full retwist and style. I believe I have not had a full retwist in about a month or a little over a month, and that's really good. And we've had our red hair paint wax in for 11 days now. So we're going to get this shampooed out and we're going to do a shampoo, retwist, and style. For today's style, we're going to do a rope twist, and I think we're going to have them twisted and laying over to one side. Really excited. This will be the second time that I've had rope twists in my locks. I did them myself the first time as well, so you all will get a look at how to do this at home, what kind of products I use, how long it typically takes me, and a few other details as well. Before we get started on the main topic of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how well my hair paint wax has held up. And again, it's been 11 days. It's done pretty well. The lighting kind of brings out the red tones that were there, but for the most part in regular sunlight, it kind of faded to a burgundy. But overall, still really, really pretty. This footage is making me not want to wash it out, honestly, but it's gotta go. A quick review on the hair paint wax and how it did. There's no lie that the wax does transfer to your clothes. So during the entirety of me having the hair paint wax in my hair, I either wore burgundy shirts, black shirts, or I kept my hair up if I wasn't wearing a color that would hide the transfer. It does transfer to clothes and fabrics, but so far they have washed out within one wash, no problem. And it does transfer to your hands. Like anytime I found myself putting my hair in a bun or a ponytail, I would wash my hands anyway, just because I don't like to have the products and the oil and all that on my fingertips. I would wash my hands and I would see that the water ran a little bit of a pale pink. It definitely doesn't stick to your skin or your hair completely, but it does stay long enough for you to get that temporary style and change that you kind of hope for when you use it. So all in all, before I shampoo this out, I have not had any regrets, and hopefully it washes out of my locks just as easily as it washed out of clothes and my hands. Let's get into these products that we're going to be using today. For my shampoo, some of you will remember these products from my other video applying the hair paint wax to my locks. So again, we have the Talia Wajid Stimulating Shampoo. This is a pre-poo, so you use this as a pre-cleanser before you use your actual shampoo. Then secondly, we're going to use the Nizoral Ketoconazole Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Got this off of Amazon. And I am going to condition my locks. I'm going to use the OGX Hydrating Tea Tree Mint Conditioner. Smells so good. So far, that's all we're going to use for our actual shampoo. In a different segment of the video, we're going to talk about our actual retwist and styling products. So let's get over to the bathtub and get this hair shampooed. All right, we're over here at the tub. We're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Normally, I like to shampoo my hair while I'm standing up in the shower, but with the hair paint wax, I kind of just don't want that running all down me. I don't want it streaking or staining anything, so we're just gonna do a really good rinse beforehand without using any shampoo to get the wax out as much as possible, and then we'll kind of just go from there. So here we are doing a deep rinse, just trying to use as much water as we can, that way we don't waste too much product. Working those biceps and triceps, and those back muscles that surely started to burn at this point already. Here you can see I still had a hint of some of the red, so that kind of helped me know I still needed to keep on rinsing. And then plus I was waiting for the water to turn clear as well. Working in that pre-poo, trying to get a really good suds, because as you know, if it doesn't suds up, your hair is still dirty. And if you didn't know, now you do. You do want to kind of rub the shampoo down to wherever you have the wax, just to get a little help in trying to get the product out. Work it all into the scalp. Start feeling that tingle, and again, trying to work it down to the ends to try to help the shampoo get the wax out. Moving on to the anti-dandruff shampoo. I was really able to work the shampoo down the end of the lock at this point, so that made me happy. Now on to the last step, using my conditioner, which I don't always do, but at this point in time I did want to kind of try and see how I liked it. Alright friends, so we made it to the next portion of the video where we're going to start our retwist. I just finished shampooing, and I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I was so tired after shampooing and trying to get the color out that I almost didn't even do a conditioner. But I did end up putting conditioner in it, let it sit in for just a few seconds, and then I rinsed it all out. So right now we're towel drying. We do want our hair to be damp just to keep the actual hair, the new growth, moist, but we don't want to be under the dryer forever, so that's why I'm going ahead and towel drying as much as possible just to decrease our dryer time. While we're letting our hair dry a little bit more, let's go ahead and talk about these products that we're going to be using today. A new technique that I've adopted for maybe the past 3 or 4 retwists is only using aloe vera gel and oil for my retwists, just to decrease buildup. And because I have such a sensitive scalp, I've tried using different retwist gels and they just don't work for me. So I've been using pure aloe vera 100% gel. This is by Fruit of the Earth. I purchased this from Walmart. It might have been anywhere from $2 to $5, and I've had this for maybe 1 or 2 years now. Next up, you might remember this from my other video with the hair paint wax. We're going to use some rose water mist just for a little bit of fragrance as we retwist. I have my handy dandy mist bottle, just have pure bottled water inside of here. And then also the oil that we're going to be using is peppermint oil, which is my favorite. Going along the lines of all the other products I use, having some type of peppermint oil because it stimulates my scalp, makes it smell good, and makes it feel so fresh. Our last actual product that we're going to be using is our Cream of Nature with Argan Oil Edge Control. This is extra hold. It does have argan oil and it does smell absolutely wonderful. I typically use this just around my edges and hairline just to give a very neat look at the end of the retwist, and sometimes I use it right before I retwist the front row as well. Oftentimes I may use it along my hairline just to make it a little bit neater, but not always. Going into our actual tools for this retwist, we gotta of course use some double prong clips. I have a pack of 80. You can get this from a hair store, sometimes Walmart. I'm going to use some shears just in case I have to get rid of some frizzies on either the ends of my hair along the lock, or just in case I need to cut out some lint that I can't comb or pick out with my fingers. I'm going to use a rat tail comb. This is the best way to get the most perfect and neat parts, and is very good for parting and for combing out your new growth before you do your palm roll or your comb retwist, whatever kind of method that you use. We're going to need some rubber bands to secure our 2-strand rope twists, some ponytail holders of course, and as far as maintenance goes, you'll need some crochet needles. I have a single, double, and triple prong needle. On the end of the needles are very, very tiny hooks that you use to actually knot your hair. I use these just because I have weak spots in my locks, especially since I have lock extensions. Sometimes where my hair ends and the lock extension meets, they might get weak or start to unravel, or they may have to be reattached just because they're only hanging on by a strand. So I use these to kind of thicken and strengthen my lock as needed. Alright, now that we talked about all of our products, let's get into this retwist. I'm so excited. I haven't had my hair done in so long. I'm just looking forward to the very neat and put together look. Here's a look at our hair. We are all back to black, y'all. It washed out pretty well. It did take a few tries, but we are back to our original natural brown look. Ready to put some rope twist in here and get this new growth tamed. Alright guys, sorry to leave y'all hanging, but if I didn't, this video would be like 30 minutes long. So make sure you check out part 2 to see me do my actual retwist and the finishing look. And thanks again for watching.